Yeah, it's a different
Different
cost.
set of cars. No, different set of cars. Because they had it all decorated and
Are we in your spots? Oh, there's wait for them. There's
so save some seats.
yeah, we have seats. Okay. So we're we might be in our spot. Tell us what yours like.
All right, good morning, everybody. And my name's Mark. I'm going to be your passenger service attendant for today's trip 2. That's right, one of the 8 natural wonders of the world. We're heading to the Grand Canyon. Now, I have to warn you, it's supposed to be a high of 50 degrees, but there's supposed to be plenty of sunshine, so it's going to be a beautiful day for a walk on the rim. Our travel time is 2.25 hours, and pretty much we'll be there at 10:45. I got to get this right now. In November, we start an hour earlier, so everything's earlier now. But anyway, we'll have you up to the rim by 11 on your bus tours. And
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
We got the tickets for the way back.
okay, well, we're on our way a little bit late.
The tickets for the way back?
They're all here. So everything's
Oh, there's the cowboy. Camera.
Oh, there's the pay waiver.
Okay, now as we head out of our depot here, off our AB side, same as your ticket CD side. Of course, this is our train yard over here. On the other side of this train, on the far side of the far track, you'll see our Polar Express train. Of course, Polar Express, you get on the train here as you head out. They go over the story of the Polar Express, pass out hot chocolate chip cookies. When you get out to the North Pole, which we'll be going through in about 40 minutes, Santa's there, the train will stop, Santa gets on the train comes back, you sing Christmas songs, and Santa passes out reindeer bells to everybody on the train. But that's our Polar Express now going on, and there's the Polar Express train. Anyway, as we head out here further, well, this is usually the start of Prairie Dog Village, but Prairie Dogs disappeared a month ago, and we won't see them again until next year. Even yeah, we have a long train today. You look out the window off here and see the back of the train all the way back there, and also see the front of the train. We'll make some big curves as we head out, so you'll be able to see them on the way up. folks. So as we cross the road here off the AB side, there might be some rail side. Sorry, I get a little lightheaded on that. Anyway, I'm not sure about your wishes, but on a day like this, mine always comes true. And that's for all of you to have a great time up in the Grand Canyon. Now sit back, relax, look out the windows. Don't worry about your phones. Look for the animals out here. And let me see, I'll start with this one. What do they call a cow that just gave birth? Decaffeinated. Yeah, coffee drinkers. Yeah, there you go. And another little information about the area. You'll see a big burn area out here. This has been the most awesome trip I was on the train. I mean, even getting stuck in snow was something, but last October we came through the tunnel and the whole forest was on fire. They had a prescribed burn going on. So the train went right through the middle of this prescribed burn with the fire all around us. It was awesome. Luckily it was a prescribed burn, but you know, it was like, wow. So anyway, the conductor's going to make an announcement. I want to bring some newspapers by. Of course, these are complimentary newspapers. In the middle of them, they do have the map. I'll be going over the map by in a little while here as we get closer to the canyon. But I'll go ahead and pass them out for you adults and everything, and we'll get this trip going.
That's down the street.
Okay, folks, so the cafe car is open now. If anybody wants to go to the cafe car, if you do, please remember to take a ticket with you. But anyway, now that we're heading out, I'll just go over a little bit about Arizona and the area out here. Well, Arizona is an open range state. Open range means cows have the right of way no matter where they are. So driving through Arizona, you can take any animal you want, pay to fix your car. But if you hit a cow, you're going to pay the rancher for the cow as well. And of course, you can take it home if you want, but that's an easily $3,000 to $7,000 for the cow you hit. Covering on it, but it's called blue grama grass, and it's triple the protein content of your normal grass. So if you took these cows to a dairy farm, put them in a field of grass, they'd eat themselves to death because they couldn't get the protein they get out of the grass up here. People wonder about how they get water out here. As we get going, you'll see big built-up berms and circles out here. we'll stay on the main line. We're going to go up the hill here and make a big U-turn, go on the other side of Maswick Lodge over here. We'll pass another set of tracks. Once we clear those tracks, they'll throw a switch. Then we'll back into the depot on those other tracks. That way when we back into the depot and head out of the depot, we'll be on that track over there and the Indians will be in front. So we don't have to disconnect or anything. We just pull up, 3-point turn, and back we go. But your view of the canyon's coming up now, our AV side as we cross the road. Look all the way, you'll see to the north rim.
There's another track.
Oh, there's the
All right, give a good look. Okay, good. Everybody got a good look? All right, we're going to turn around and head back to Williams. That was your view of the canyon for the day. All right. And these are the other tracks here we'll be backing into our depot on. And as we cross the street off our CD side, that's Maswick Lodge over there.
He said I can do it again. He said it's fine. I can do it.
It spits out, as you can see. Cristiano Ronaldo has the greatest
Yeah, that's what he
Okay, folks, as we back up here off our CD side, right across the street there, that's Bright Angel Lodge. Again, if you're in the Bright Angel Lodge Lookout Studios area here, and it's 2 o'clock, you want to get back to the train, come out to the road, make your left, go to the crosswalk. When you come across the crosswalk, it's going to bring you to this set of steps right here. And this brings you to the front of the train, then you just kind of walk across the track and back to this car. So if you're in Bright Angel Lodge area, this is where you're going to want to come back to the train at too. If you're on a tour bus, just head to the back of the train, right over the sidewalk where the road is. The buses are right on the road at the back of the train. Now, when they stop the train, they're going to do what they call the Santa Fe split. With the long train, they're going to decouple the third car back from the end and then pull us forward. So when you get to the back there, you actually make a left to go between the train instead of having to walk an extra 3 cars back, around and back up again. So once we pull forward and stop, I'll make sure we have platform here. If I don't have platform here, I'm going to bring my step stool through and we'll deboard at the back of the train. Delivered into desert towns and ports where the train hadn't made it. The animals they used at the time couldn't make the trip across the desert area, so supplies got left, lost, stolen, but rarely delivered. There was a major Wayne Lieutenant Porter in the quartermaster's office at Fort Verde, Texas, and they were trying to figure out some way to get supplies delivered. And one day, Lieutenant Porter happened to hear some people talking about an animal called a camel. And then for things to do if you're in the area for another day or two, right at the top of the hill here is the Canyon Coaster. You can see some of the tracks coming down the hill. You get in a little cart, come down the hill on those tracks. They got pretty much a slide that you get to slide down, big slide with inner tubes and stuff that you can get there. And they have a lot of other things up there as well. But if you want to make a day of something and you have the time, at the east end is Bearizona. They have a big drive-through out there. You drive through a lot of animals, a lot of bears, and then they also have a walk-in part, so you get to walk through and you get to see a lot of other animals. So they do have a really good restaurant there. And if you do by chance go through the walk-through, make sure you check out the otters. They usually put on a good show as long as they're awake.
Hey, Dad. What's up, dude?
Like even our bed looks so good. That's why I came downstairs because I never think. Like, our bed is so good. It's like 18 spots. Everywhere. I like watch it every couple of days. I'm like, that's the thing that's worse. Did you know if subtract
But it is a museum. It's a museum of poop. Yeah, only we're talking coprolite dinosaur poop. They got this big Tyrannosaurus poop in there on the wall. Huge. Well, if you want to learn about coprolite and dinosaur poop, the museum is right over here. Feel free. It's free to go in and check all the poop out.
Thank you.